Read your own stuff, Brian. Like that. So then I thought, okay. Actually, I was in San Francisco for 7 years. I hung around with a big performance scene, surprise. A lot of drag queens, surprise. And then I moved to Tokyo, and I was in Tokyo for about 11 years. But in 1999, just after I'd moved there, I actually wrote a kind of weird comic thing, which is actually now up on Facebook, called Tears of a Clown. And it was, I guess I should just read this. Yeah, it was about, this is the part of the program where I start getting into trouble, like big trouble. I wrote this about 10 or 11 years ago. It was like what I'm going to read tonight was the prelude to the story. It's a story about clown-on-clown violence called Tears of a Clown. The object of the satire was actually drag queens. But I'm actually feeling really strange about reading it here tonight because even though, and this is very important, I want everyone here to really remember this. I honestly wrote this 10 years ago, so any resemblance to persons and events of today is purely coincidental. And I swear to God up and down it's true. I wrote this in '99. So I'm going to read the beginning prelude, and then you're probably wondering what the fuck Andy's doing up here. What are you doing up here? Oh, he's going to... There was a second part to this. There's a second part to this. Okay, so here it goes. I'm going to read the prelude, and then we're going to do a dialogue. We're going to do a clownish dialogue that erupted from that thing. So here it is. All right, I have Tears of a Clown. I have long thought that this garish thing we call a city, that in this garish thing we call a city, we have nearly 1,000 clowns in the streets. A few bear trainers and one or two itinerant producers with the money and know-how to mount a decent show under a big top. And no producer of a circus needed that many clowns. 10 years ago, I swear to God. But every one of those 1,000 dreaming buffoons needed a producer, no matter who it was. Just so long as the latest promoter of note had the wherewithal to throw up a tent, advertise a new spectacle, charge the 10 bits at the door, $10, and if luck holds, the little circus would last until payday and not get shut down. Just like this cafe. Still, the big top kept going somehow, while small-time freaks operated sideshows in the adjacent parking lot, surviving as best they could. So, that was 10 years ago. And now here I am today. I don't know how that happened. So, should we do the dialogue? Ready? So, then I put this up, and then an old high school friend, and we had we used to have a lot of tit-for-tat exchanges in high school, and Camille Hill, that's her name, and she put up a comment, and we're just going to read verbatim the dialogue that happened on Facebook.
I read this once before, so I'm just reading this from the page.
That's right.
Whatever. Yeah, well, I was already going to do that.
Didn't we go over this in rehearsal? Oh, rehearsal?
Where am I?
Yeah.
Camille Hill is not surprised. Clowns are creepy.
Brian McNally, I like creepy stories. This one is getting to know the suspects and victims. Procedural crime drama. Life behind the creepy facade.
Camille Hill. Okay, Brian, you can date all the clowns you like, but that's not my scene. LOL.
Brian McNally. Procedural crime drama, not a romance drama. In big floppy shoes. Also called fiction.
Camille Hill fictions? Question mark, exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point. Yeah, I might have heard of that once or twice.
Brian McNally. Plural form of fiction is fiction. Oh, I am a brat.
Camille Hill, so I suck at typing, so shoot me, capital P.
Brian McNally. How about a pie in the face? Goes with the clown theme.
Camille Hill, how about a clown shoe strategically directed at you, buddy? JK.
Brian McNally. But you would walk lopsided with just one shoe.
Camille Hill, hey, who said it was my shoe? I have minions, buddy.
Brian McNally, if the shoe fits. Oh, it's still me, Brian McNally. Be a clown, make them laugh. And then I put a link to Judy Garland singing Be a Clown. right there.
In full Ronald McDonald drag, apparently.
That's right. Yeah, check it out. Just go to my photos and you'll find this there.
Camille Hill. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the tears of a clown, etc. There are still F-up scary types.
Brian McNally. Judy Garland is scary. Ceiling.
Yes.
I heard this. No, I heard this is one of my Sacramento impressions. I heard that if you wish away all the darkness in the world, it just disappears in a big poof.
Camille Hill could be, but the clowns go with the darkness, baby. Just saying.
That's why I picked them for a dark murder mystery. Brings the scary. Fiction is entirely intentional.
Camille Hill. Okay, fine. Enjoy the red squeaky nose if that's your scene. I'll stick with the theory. They are freaking scary pervs.
Brian McNally. I don't have any sexual fixations on clowns. I leave that for others.
Not me? Why are you looking at me?
That's it. Thank you.
Okay, I'm staying up here for some stand-up. Oh, there's a new